Two new movies came out yesterday, and I watched both. Are they any good? Are they worth it? Here are my thoughts. But before we get started, my name is TK. If you're in need of new TV shows or movies to watch, please give me a follow. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. First is the long-awaited sequel, Old God 2, starring Charlize Theron as she's a part of a group of immortals. And this was a big disappointment for me. I liked the first Old God, but this was just terrible all around. Andy, played by Charlize Theron, is still leading the group of immortals as they still do job and still trying to do good. But a new threat and an enemy arrives who's trying to take them all out. But an old friend resurfaces and makes things complicated. I was really looking forward to this sequel because I thought there's so many cool things they could do, but they did none of it. This was just such a big disappointment. The plot was dragging, there was no real stakes. I kid you not. The first hour of the movie, nothing really happens. The dialogue is so boring, it's forced. It was just absolutely terrible. And that's disappointing because this had so much potential, but it does feel like they are setting up for the third one. I don't know if I'm going to be there for the third one. This was the worst movie I've watched this year. I'm not kidding you. But I will say though, some of the action scenes were nice. There were some nice moments in there. So overall, this is not worth your time. But if you watched the first one and you liked it and you want to see where the story goes, then maybe you want to watch this. But overall, I wouldn't recommend this. Moving on to one that I actually did like, Heads of State with John Cena, Idris Elba, Priyanka Chopra Jonas, US President Will Derringer, played by John Cena, and British Prime Minister Sam Clarke, played by Idris Elba, have a public rivalry. However, when Air Force One is shot down over enemy territory, they have to work together to get to the bottom of a global conspiracy that threatens the free world. This was a ton of fun. John Cena and Idris Elba together have so much chemistry. When they did the Suicide Squad as Peacemaker John Cena and Bloodsport as Idris Elba, I was like, man, I need to see these guys in the movie again. And this actually was nice. The chemistry they have is just elevated again in this. Priyanka is also a nice addition in this movie because she balances out the chemistry and the banter that Idris Elba and John Cena have together on screen. This is definitely worth watching. If you're in need of a good streaming movie just to sit back and relax and just have a ton of fun, then this movie is for you. Comment below, have you watched any of these two movies and what you think about it? And if you haven't watched it, which one are you watching first?